Welcome back everybody, it's Game Dev Tycoon. My name is Maxwell and this is Boosh Games, and we're going to jump straight into it. And no, your eyes do not deceive you, you have not missed an episode somewhere along the line. What happened is, halfway through the last episode I decided to accidentally hit the key on my keyboard which stopped recording, and I lost about 25 minutes worth of footage. So rather than tack on the 5 minutes that I did have and then just cut to black, and I can't really go back because I've already saved over the saved game that I used, we're basically going to be missing out about 25-30 minutes worth of gameplay. All I did was release a weird surgery simulator game. I'll show you here. I have no idea. It was a surgery action strategy game, which actually made profit, surprisingly. But I did what you guys suggested and researched the multi-genre and released a sci-fi adventure RPG called Space Marines, which was a huge success. Then that weird game. Then I just released Bushman, which scored a disappointing 4.25. So what we're going to do first is spend some of our research points because we want to develop the Bush Engine 6 fairly soon. So we're going to develop a dynamic world and then see what else we have research points for. Basically, we want to be specializing now because we can't afford to get all of the research for everything. We do want basic physics, and then we'll get some training done for the rest of the guys. So game dev gems for you. How's your speed looking? We'll get some speed training for you, and then we'll get some design training for you. So we'll just let everything tick down, and then what I would have said at the end of the last episode was sunk quite a lot of money into Bushman, and it wasn't as successful as I'd originally hoped. So we're going to be falling back on our usual medieval RPG and fantasy adventure and seeing if we can just make some money, because we've now got 4 members of staff to support. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll do some contract work in the meantime, just to keep our guys working, get some free research points, and just waste a bit of time until the G3 convention. Bushman sold 225,000 units and generated 2.5 million in sales, which isn't great, and I'm probably going to fail this contract. No, we got that done, which is nice. We'll do some more contract work. We'll just do them all while we are waiting for G3 to roll around. So what I established in the last one is contract work's good to do just to get a little bit of free research points, because you generate research while doing this, and the only other way to generate research is either while developing an engine, which costs far too much, or while developing a game. And I don't really want to develop a game because that takes 1, it takes too long, and 2, I'd probably have to bin it at the end if I'm just doing it for the research, because I can't really afford to release it. Today, Grapple, the company responsible for the massively successful Gur phone, has announced their plans to release a tablet device called the GurPad. Tablet devices are not a new idea in the computing industry, but earlier attempts never seemed to take off. Many expect the GurPad to do very well. It almost certainly will. I think we can probably get another contract in. Yeah, easy. Before I have to send these 2 guys on vacation. You can go on vacation. You can go on vacation. I'll do some training. No, I don't really want to be a graphics expert, and I don't really want to do boost because it costs 1,020,000 research points, which I don't really have to waste at the moment. No, we'll not train myself just yet. We'll train Rena in some speed, and we'll train Kyle in some speed as well to produce more of the little bubbles. There is a clear trend towards RPG games at the moment. Hallelujah! Right, let's get a RPG banged out as quickly as possible. Although again, in the last video I established that I want to start the development of the game at around about month 5, week 1, to take full advantage of the upcoming G3. Today, the new game platform GurPad by Grapple has been released. I can't send him on vacation just yet. I hope this doesn't screw me and I end up missing my development window. There we go, send on vacation. I suppose we would start development without him. We want a large booth, and we want to develop a new game right now. We will have a fantasy RPG on the... Oh my god, the PC's lost a lot of market share. We'll put it on the Xbox 360 because we bought the license for it in the last video, which disappeared. It's a fantasy, it's an RPG, we'll call it... No, what shall we call it? Rings of Eternity. That sounds good. Sounds nice and RPG-ish. RPG-esque. Whatever words you want to use to represent that it sounds RPG-like. 3D graphics version 3. Squeeze as much as we can out of the Xbox. Okay, let us begin. Right, what are we doing? We're doing an RPG, so story and quests, most important thing. Gameplay, not that important. What have I got down here? Gamepad, well it comes with... See, I don't know, because the 360 comes with the gamepad, so do I really need to specify that you use a gamepad for it, or will it just assume? I don't want to take any risks. So, there we go. Story and quests, advanced cutscenes, branching story. Ricky, the design giant, is going to be on that. I'll work on gameplay. Brian on the engine. All looks good. Hype already building nicely, and with G3 just around the corner, this should hopefully give us a nice hype boost. We know how to make RPG games. We just need to stick to our guns and not flinch. We've made massively successful RPG games in the past. So let's see if this can work out for us. That's a nice number, 653,000 people at our booth. Oh, we slipped a position, 2 positions though. Right. Dialogues, most important. Level design, not really. Artificial intelligence, we want AI companions, so what do I need to pump this up to? That's pretty high. But then again, we do want the AI companions. Right, let's have a look. Who's working on what? Dialogues. Well, we'll keep Ricky for the world design. Even though he's up to 60% workload. Right, we'll start with dialogues. Somebody with a good design score. I guess me. Level design. We'll put Kyle on that. Is already on that. Artificial intelligence is Brian with his massive technology score. That looks good. We'll go with that. Look at the speed that hype's building. People are wanting this game desperately, and it's going to be pretty necessary that it's good as well, because our cash is getting, well, you say 7.2 million is dangerously low, but the amount we are spending every month, that is pretty dangerously low. Sound. Oh god, we need a decent amount of sound for stereo. Okay. Graphics. Oh, it looks like the sliders were exactly where they needed to be. Bit disappointing, because I would have liked to have dropped some of these things down a bit. You know what? I'm going to anyway. As long as it's in the 90s, then I will be happy. That looks good. Ricky, way overworked as normal. Rena can work on the sound. Yep. Kyle can work on the graphics. Yes, he can. And I think we'll go with that. What have we got in world design? Open world, day and night cycle, virtual economy, and rich backstory. That looks good to me. Let's see if we can get some new records on the design and technology. It's going to be pretty hard because we were over 300. Oh, we were over 300 at one point, but that has smashed the score. 306. Wow, but that's a lot of bugs. But then again, this is a pretty hefty game. So let's get these bugs worked out. Hold on for as long as we can. We didn't generate much research during the development of this game. I suppose it's because we're not really doing anything new. Everything we're doing here, with it being a fantasy RPG, we've done this before. We're not breaking new ground, not taking any risks. We are basically just giving the fans what they want in order to just make some money. So it's a new record on design, and we are a trend match. We've leveled up on dialogues. Nobody wants a raise yet, which is good. Advanced body language research is available. Reviews. Fingers crossed, everybody. We need some good reviews. Rings of Eternity scored a 10. Truly great from Star Games. Fantastic. Good start. A 9 from Informed Gamer. I won't say that I'm disappointed because I was thinking it was going to be 10s across the board. It's a must-have by Game Hero. And some bullshit story about dialogues, but also a 10. So Informed Gamer, we may have to send some guys round to the reviewer's house there to have a little word with him. That's not too bad. That's 9.75. Wow. We have just sold 961,000 copies and generated 10 million in sales in its first week. No, I don't. Right, I've seen the perfect building. No, I don't want to move. Sorry. And it's ranked number 1. It's now sold 2.6 million copies. The excitement around the game seems to have no end. New research available. Large games. We'll send you on vacation because you absolutely deserve it. No, market is normalized again, so we really took advantage of that. Wow. When I started playing Rings of Eternity, I had no idea what I was in for. Whoever wrote the story of Rings of Eternity will likely win a prize for it. Rarely will a game captivate you as much as Rings of Eternity. Jason Green, Gaming World. Well, that will be Ricky. Ricky did the writing for that. I think what we'll do is we'll get some training underway. Because these guys really deserve some training. I don't know. Well, we don't have enough research to do any kind of big projects for the Bush Engine 6. So let's have a look. Design and technology. What we'll do is we'll do some game jam training with you. Ricky, you're the design whiz. But then I'm pretty sure someone left in the comments that after doing a game, I should research their lowest stat. Just to give extra bubbles. That may be a good idea, I'm not sure. So we'll give it a try. So I want to do design. Kyle, well, you're still anything really, aren't you? So we'll just do game jam. And Rena, you are again, well, no, we'll get some design. Which is the pixel for you. Right, lots of training going down. My word, this game... We just got word that Rings of Eternity, which was recently released by Bush Games, has racked up over 5 million in sales. Competitors have been observed muttering jealous remarks. So it's been, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, and it's still at rank 1. 7 weeks at rank 1. 8 weeks at rank 1. Rings of Eternity is... Oh, there we go. At week 9, it slipped down to rank 2. But I think this is going to be this generation's truly great game. So that gives us a little bit more creative freedom, because now we can afford to take a few risks with our 82 million. Let's have a look. Do we have any new topics? Nothing. Well, we've got hunting, but no, nothing that I think we've got... The topics that we've got are pretty much what I need. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of research to do here, but we have nowhere near enough research points, so I don't know what to do. Let's get a little bit more training done. We'll have to do the cheap version of training, because we don't have the research points. You want to do... Let's have a look. Technology, sorry. Having an absolute brain meltdown there. You want some design. Kyle, what do you want? A bit of everything. So game dev gems. And Rena, you want some game design. There we go. Right, that's a little bit more training for everybody. Rings of Eternity is now off the market. It sold 7.1 million units, generating 78.8 million in sales. Jesus effing Christ. That was an absolute epic right there. So, doing pretty well now on the cash front. Oops, pressing the wrong button there. So we've had a good year there. I think we'll wait around for month number 5 to roll around. and then work on getting a medieval... No, I don't want to move to a new office yet, Ricky. I don't trust it. So we're going to wait for month 5 to roll around, the beginning of month 5, and then we're going to start development of another game. I think we'll try a fantasy adventure this time, because we just did an RPG and banked hard off it. If we can get another one like that, fingers crossed, that can really catapult us into the big time, and then I may be able to move to a new office, like Ricky keeps insisting. There we go, we want a large booth, please. We gained a lot of fans from that as well. Right, let's get developing our new game. Or do we want to develop a sequel? Let's have a look. What was a good adventure game? Good adventure game that we've released in the past. There, King's Rising. We can continue that series, in fact. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Medium, medieval adventure. We're going to do this one. God, the PC is losing a hell of a lot of market share. Right, let's go back. Oh, let's get it. Continue on the Mbox 360. We'll use the Boosh Engine 5. It's a sequel to King's Rising, and we'll call it King's Requiem. Those words sound powerful and inspiring and all of that other nonsense. Today, Microsoft has announced their very own tablet device to combat the massive market share of Grapple's GurPad device. The M-Pad features a sophisticated cover, that comes with an integrated ultra-thin keyboard. The tablet itself has a widescreen display and an integrated stand. The M-Pad seems to be a combination of a traditional notebook and a tablet and promises to shake up the market. The new product will be on the market later this year. Probably won't develop any games for it. Right, what's this one? An adventure. So we need a little bit more gameplay because it's an adventure. Where the people are looks good. In fact, it's probably good having a little bit gameplay because that'll rest Ricky a little bit for the world design that's going to come later on. Hype already building nicely. And we're going to have G3 coming soon. Let's try and get some concept art and hopefully a demo worked out for the lovely people at G3. See if we can gain our lost places back, because one year we were 82nd and then we slipped down to 84th last year. That's a good amount of people there, 782,000 and 67. We're placing higher and higher. Right, let's have a look. Dialogue's pretty important. Actually, not as important as in an RPG, but level design is. Artificial intelligence needs to... In fact, it's pretty much a split. I'm not sure now. Do we need the AI companions? I'm thinking we don't. We can just go with simple AI. Well, better AI, but simple still. Level design up a little bit. Dialogues. That's an adventure game, so dialogue's high. Again, I don't know whether dialogues work on design or technology, so I'll have myself on that. Kyle, yep, you're good enough to work on level design. Brian, you'll do the artificial intelligence. Right, we'll go with that. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, considering I pulled the AI all the way down and took the AI companions out. But I don't think we need the AI companions in an adventure game. It seems like more of an RPG thing. And they all look good. Ricky will stay on the world design, because that's his speciality. Graphics, Kyle. Rena on the sound as normal. Stereo sound, 3D graphics, all of the world design stuff. Yep, we'll go with that. We'll just keep it where it is. Look at the hype of this thing. My word, I don't actually know if that's a high number or not, but it's definitely the highest number I've ever had. And I think this may be a design record if this keeps up. Oh my god, it's over 400. Ninvento has revealed that their bid in the next generation of consoles will be called the Woo. The new console features a controller with an integrated display. This is said to make local gameplay games much more interesting by giving each player a unique screen. Nintendo has always been at the forefront of innovation, and this console seems once again to be a brave move. The Wii is said to be available in the coming months. Probably not going to be too popular. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a technology record. I hope it is, because it would be nice to get 2 new records with these ones. Right, let's send you on vacation because you are pretty overworked. Get a few more points, work out the bugs. As soon as this hype starts to drop, oh god, come on, get this bug sorted. We'll pull the trigger, get this thing released. 2 new records, boom! Boosh Games back on top. Kyle's leveled up. 3D graphics version 3 is leveled up. Squeezing as much as we can out of these soon-to-be dated graphics. Kyle's getting himself a... No, I don't want to move yet, Kyle, because I don't know how this game is going to perform. Not much research points there. First reviews of King's Requiem came in. Please be good. Ah, not as high as I was hoping, but still not bad. A 7's okay. Shows potential from Informed Gamer. Beautiful by Game Hero. So it seems like RPG is definitely this studio's ace in the hole. That is what we develop. The new M-Pad by Micronoft has been released. I'm tempted, you know, to just... Oh. The newest game in the series, titled King's Requiem, was met with great responses. I'm tempted to develop a game and then just bin it in order just to get research points, because I'm not generating much research for these games that I've already produced. The M-Pad has received mixed reviews at launch, with many of them highlighting the fact that the M-Pad is indeed not the same as the GurPad from Grapple. We will see what the future holds for this platform. Indeed, we will. So sales not too bad. I mean, it's making profit, which is good. We just got word that King's Requiem sold 1 million. Yes, yes it did. Research. Let's do casual games. Let's see if we can develop Farmville. Because that would be ridiculous if we could. Let's send you on vacation as soon as you request it. Let's see if we can get any more research. Oh, we've only got 57 points. So no, not really. Let's develop large games. Even though I think I'll probably need a bigger team to develop large games, because I needed... the Woo by Ninvento has been released, so I needed 3 to 4 people, including myself, to produce a decent medium game. Let us think. Well, I suppose I could release a large game and just, if it gets to the end and it looks terrible. There's a clear trend towards action games recently, which I am not releasing. So I could just release a large game, and then if it looks terrible, just bin it, because I have 94 million in the bank, which is enough to be able to do that. Because look at that, Rings of Eternity sold 77.5 million. Right, well, I think that's going to be a good place to call it there. If this episode is a little bit short, that's because I managed to not record the last episode, so sorry about that. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a like or favourite, and stick a comment in the comment section below, especially if you know whether it's... oh, what is it? Level design. Whether level design is based off that, whether gameplay is based off design or the technology stat, or if it's based off a combination of the both. If you know the answer to that, then please leave that in the comment section below. Leave me some suggestions and some feedback, and I will catch you next time.